Hello everyone, it's Marsha from the Putnam County Family YMCA, and I'm bringing to you today a wonderful yoga flow class. This is a class that we do on Mondays and Wednesdays, a standing class on Mondays and Wednesdays. We do this at 11:20 in the group fitness room. So if you'd like to join us once we are back open and just going on with our normal routine, and I have faith that that's going to be soon, just come and join us. I hope you enjoy this at home as well. This flow that I'm bringing to you today is going to be working with mobility, balance, range of motion, and also working with the brain as well. So we're going to be working with the part of the brain that responds to when you bend forward and pick something up and then you raise up. Sometimes you get that little dizzy feeling at times, and as you get older that tends to get a little bit worse instead of better. So we don't want that to happen. So we're going to work and we're going to exercise the brain as well with this flow. So I have a chair handy, and I recommend that you get one as well. I use this for my balance stability, just to have on hand when I need it, and also to be able to sit down because we are working with that up and down motion. So there will be some of that in this flow. And you do the level that is right for you. If you need to sit down and sit that movement out, absolutely do so. If you just want to do a few of those movements and then join back in the cycle once we get past that, you do that. Everyone starts at a different level, and we've got to work with where we're at. So above all, be safe, listen to your body, rest when you need to, be sure you have water handy, hydrate when you need to, and just enjoy this and let it bring you some stress relief and some mobility into your life. I'm going to go ahead and sit down in my chair. I always start with a warm-up that incorporates moving each and every joint in the body. Want to make sure all the joints are feeling good, that we get them moving and get them ready, for us to really be, doing some good deep stretching and deep movement in the body. So we're going to start with just sitting up good and tall, breathing in through the nose, really deep, and out through the mouth really deep. I want you to feel that diaphragm move. So again, we're going to do this a couple of more times. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. Wonderful. Now we're going to extend those arms straight out from the chest. Hold. And then we're just going to flow through those fingers and just flow out through the tips like waves, just waving through our fingers, nice and calm. Breathing in, breathing out. Connecting our breath to our movement. Wonderful. Flow through those fingers. And we're going to build on this movement. So now we're going to bring the wrist into play. We're just going to circle the wrist and still flow out through those fingers. Wonderful. Beautiful flowing motion. It's working the arms and the bones in the forearm as well as the fingers and the wrist. Now we're going to take this deeper into the arms, and we're going to still flow out through the fingers, still moving through the wrist. We're taking that into the elbow as well. Scooping in, flowing out. Still connecting to our breath. Big breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and natural. Set up your own breathing rhythm. Whatever makes your body feel good. This is all about your flow. Wonderful. And now we're going to take this into the shoulders in the reverse. So squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest, flexing through the elbows, wrist, and flowing out through the fingers. Wonderful. Breathing. Good upright position in your chair. Posture is key. Wonderful. Now we're going to reverse that flow. Still working through the wrists, fingers, and elbows, but we're building like waves crashing on the sand. So each wave that comes in, it gets just a little bigger. Those rotations get a little bigger each time. Still moving through those fingers, wrists, and elbows. Good. One more. Getting bigger, and then last one, we're going to crash all the way onto the beach, all the way down, roll back up through the spine, back to your full seated position. Wonderful. Now let's start warming up that spine, reaching side to side, wiggle those fingers, flexing in the waist, reaching with those fingers, side to side movements, nice and gentle. Don't forget to breathe. Keep that good breathing rhythm going. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and deep. One more. Now let's add the arms in there. So flowing over through those arms and then back. Let your neck be comfortable and neutral. It's just flowing along. Feeling good. Beautiful. Still flexing in the waist. Just moving a little bit deeper range of motion, adding the arms to it. Beautiful. One more. All right, let's go to the lower body. So we're going to start with inside your shoes. I want you moving your toes, your feet bones, and rotating the ankles all at one time. Your toes should be exploring the inside of your shoe, top to bottom, side to side as you rotate that foot. Good. And then reverse that rotation. Wonderful. Good upright posture still. Still breathing. And last one. Now we're just going to flex the knee. Just warm that knee up. Get it moving. Make sure it feels good. So just gently flexing that knee. All right. Good job. Last one. Now we're going to take this into the hip and we're going to open up the hip. So just slide that leg out to the side. Really good open V posture here, and then slide that back in. Good. Just make sure you feel a nice, good stretch as you slide out on the inside of this leg. So that's what we're wanting to do. We're warming up that hip joint, and we're also stretching this muscle and connective tissue, preparing for even deeper stretching. Wonderful, relaxing work. Good. Back to your center, other leg. So moving those toes and feet bones inside that shoe. That is key. Don't just be rotating your ankles. Be sure you're moving those toes, moving those feet bones. Reverse your circle. Wonderful. Just explore the inside of your shoe. I know that sounds crazy, but having good, mobile, limber, healthy feet is very, very important for balance and stability. Wonderful. Last one. Take that to the knee. That good, gentle flexion in the knee. Get that joint warmed up. We want it moving. Nice and smooth. Feeling good. Getting warmed up. All right. We're going to take this out. Open this hip up to the right. So just slide that leg out, feel that good stretch. Good. We're still breathing. We are always breathing in our good deep breathing pattern. What feels normal and natural, but you feel that really good breath going in, really good breath coming out, cleansing the body, energizing the body. Good. Last one. Good stretch. All right, and let's come up. We're going to come up standing good and tall, and we're going to step to the side of the chair. I'm actually going to scoot my chair over just a smidge in the camera so that you can really see what I'm doing, because my chair is really just going to be there in case I need it. So just to be able to grab, hold, and just if I need to be a little steadied, I can grab this chair, Or if I need to sit down, it's right there where I can sit down. So you do what is right for you. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start grounding ourselves down through our feet, down through our fingertips, grounding down into mountain pose. Big breaths here. Getting ready to start our flow. Oxygen coming in, stress going out. Raise those arms to the sun, so bring them straight forward. Reach up tall through the body, tall through those fingertips, like you're being pulled toward the ceiling. Wonderful. We're going to open those arms up, open that chest, close the shoulder blades, big stretch through the chest, and swan dive down, forward bend, and sweep those arms forward, rotating through, coming up, reaching for the sky. Good. So we're working that stability. Strong warrior two. Stepping into your strong warrior two. So your forward facing leg has your knee facing straight forward. Toe is in line with the knee, straight forward. Palms are up and arms are shooting straight out from the sockets, straight and level. Neck is neutral, looking neither left nor right. Breathe. Your rear leg is again, knee and toe are facing the same direction, and they are both facing straight out in front of me the way I'm looking. So I'm going to sweep this right arm down, close to the body, pivot in the trunk, and reach forward, reaching in. Good spinal twist. Balance step. Bring that into your body, and then push that through. So again, stretching back through the back, stretching those shoulder blades, pushing those palms down, curving through the fingers, pushing forward, reversing that curvature of the spine. Good C curve in the front, shoulders are relaxed. Breathe, tight tummy. And we're going into a balance move. Gonna come into tree. Beautiful. So that is a lovely tree. And release that. Only hold that balance pose as long as you are comfortable with it. Release it into humble warrior. So our chest is open, shoulders are back, and relax down. I have my small warrior leg stance. So front leg, toe is facing forward, knee is facing forward. And on this rear leg, knee and toe are both facing to the side. So I've opened up, and now I'm going to close this by coming into another balance move. We're going to come into crane. Beautiful. Hold it only as long as you want and flow through bow. Breathe. Here comes our second little inversion move. We're going to come into a forward fold. We're bowing over this forward-facing leg, stretching through the hamstrings, stretching the legs, and step into those fingertips. Stabilize yourself, flatten your back, good forward fold. Gather your core strength, tighten that tummy, use your glutes and hamstrings to rise back up to the sun. Breathe. Wonderful. So from here, we're going to fall straight into that swan dive. Flowing through, coming down. Rotate through the shoulders, reaching back to the sun. Beautiful. We're going to step strong into warrior two. Breathe. Flow down through that left arm, pivoting and reaching forward. Stepping in, pushing through. Push back forward, step back, reverse that C curve, really stretch through the back, flex through the core, tight tummy, and then balance move into tree. If you need to use your chair to get into these balance moves, this is how you do it. Just walk yourself up. You can also keep your toe on the floor for stability if you don't want to go this far into tree. It's all up to you. Release it down. And there we are in a good humble warrior. Open that chest, close the shoulders, breathe, and rise into crane. Beautiful flow, sending into crane. If you need your chair at any time, don't hesitate to reach over and just lightly touch that chair. You can flow through crane into bow, also using your chair. Beautiful. Inverting down. Again, if you need to use that chair, always use it. Once you get one hand on the floor, you can bring this other hand down. Join it, breathe, stretch, and step in. We are going to flatten the back, engage the core, tighten the tush, and be prepared to rise back to the sun. We're not using the back muscles, we're using the core to do that. Wonderful. So we're going to go right into that flow again. Swan dive down. And again, if you need to use that chair, then you're going to use that chair and you're going to hold and sweep through till you get back to the sun. Allow that other arm to join. Strong warrior two. Palms up, reaching. Position, breathe, and sweep into that nice flowing pivot. This feels so good. Pull in. Oh, find the feel good in your back. So arch that back, find your feel good spot there. Then take and bring that back through the body. Push forward through the fingertips. Reverse that C curve. Tighten that tummy. Tuck that tailbone. Find your feel good. And then take that into tree. Beautiful. So here we're going to come from tree into our humble warrior. Stretching open that chest. Feels so good. Shoulders are down and back. Shoulder blades are squeezed. Giving yourself a little self-massage there. Stepping into crane. Take your time getting into your crane. You know, your balance is going to be adjusted the whole movement through. So that's a one-legged movement. Breathe into bow and bow. Beautiful. Step forward. Flatten the back. Prepare to rise. Engage the glutes. Engage the core. Rise back to the sun. Beautiful. And go right into this left side flow. Wonderful. Soar back to the sun. Now you know the movement, so I'm just going to allow you to flow through with me. Reach. Bring that in. Find your feel good. Arch in the back. Oh, stretch that. Feels so good. Invert it, push it forward, inverted C curve, beautiful, and rise into tree. Beautiful, fluffy, wonderful tree. We're going to see those soon. Spring is coming. Humble warrior, stretch that chest, massage those shoulders, just work through that hip mobility, rising into crane. Again, balance move, and you can also touch down here for crane as well. You don't have to bring it up so high. And flow through to bow. Slide that toe into bow if you need to. Tap down through the middle. Bow. Step into those fingertips. Flatten that back. And prepare to rise. Oh, we come back up. The sun is warm, we're reaching for it, it feels so good. We're relaxing, we're letting go of all the stress and worry in the world. We've got our flow going. Swan dive down, beautiful. Flowing through, skimming those wings across that beautiful mountain lake, soaring back to the sun, reach for the sun, strong warrior two. Beautiful. Hold that pose, breathe. And then slowly flow through that spinal twist. Pivot forward, reaching with those hands. Pulling in, stepping in. Good balance step there. And stretch that back. Find your feel good. Push it forward, invert the C curve. Blow it out. Inhale big. Grow into that beautiful tree. Release into humble warrior. Stretch the chest. Contract the shoulder blades. Find your feel good. It's all about finding your feel good with each pose. Use your chair where you need to. Pick your level where it's appropriate. Flowing through to bow. Wonderful. And bow. Stretch and stepping in. Flatten that back out. Engage the core. Engage the hips. Rise. Back to the sun and flow through into the left. Wonderful. Last time we're going to flow through, rising to the sun, good and strong. You guys have got this now. You know exactly where you're going. So you can just repeat this, flowing through this flow as long as you want, as long as it feels good to you. Pulling in, pushing through. Big breath. We're stretching the front of the, stretching that belly here, flexing the back. Now we're going to stretch through the hips and through the back, flexing that core, tighten the tummy, tilt that tailbone forward. Growing into tree. Beautiful tree. Wonderful. We're releasing tree into humble warrior. Flow and skim across that chair anytime you need to. Taking that chair, we're bringing it into crane. Wonderful. And now we're going to take and use our chair. We're going to flow through to bow. Really demonstrating the modifications this last time. Stretch big and down. Beautiful. Stepping in, flatten the back. Engage the hamstrings, engage the core, rise back to the sun. And then from here we're going to ground back down to mountain. So grounding through those feet, grounding through those fingertips. And we're going to take some really, really good deep breaths here. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. That's wonderful. Thank you all for joining me today. And that's just one of the many yoga flow combinations that we do in our stretch class here at the Putnam County Family YMCA. And I do the standing flow classes on Monday and Wednesday at 11:20. And on Thursday at 9:30, downstairs in the multipurpose room, I have a seated mat class that focuses on seated stretching and seated. I don't make you get up and down off the mat. Once we get down on the mat, we are down. We use different aids to cushion our wrist, our knees, so that it's not so hard on us and that we can still maintain that ability to get up and down off the floor and to move around and stretch and let our spine know what it's like to just get flat and decompress. So I look forward to seeing you all join me for those classes. I hope you enjoy this flow and this class today. And see you all soon. Love you guys.